some see a high school football stadium. We see the one place where the whole community comes together. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Whoa, bummer.
Well, at least you get to see your insurance agent, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Sure, my car got struck by lightning, but my Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, Mike, is gonna help me figure it out. So awesome. Oh, here he is. Big Mike!
Your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent helps guide you through the process, so you don't have to go it alone.
When I wear Betsy's clothes, I feel confident. I feel like everything is very flattering. It's stylish, but yet modest. Her actual brand, those are my favorite clothes. Betsy stands out because her prices stay consistent. I like that she keeps her prices affordable, but I also like that it's trendy stuff too. So if you have an event coming up, you can always find something fun, something colorful, something different that not everybody else is gonna have.
We are Best One.
The best tires.
The best customer service.
Since 1948, Best One has been delivering quality and dependable tires and full-service automotive care to our customers. Best One, selling tires, serving people. We are Best One.
Visit our store or bestoneofmonroe.com to shop tires, request an appointment, and more. See these? See us at Best One of Monroe. Selling tires, serving people.
Here at Berne Ready Mix, building strong communities is not just something we say. It's something we do. We are proud to be a part of the residential, commercial, industrial, and municipal projects in the communities we serve. Contact us to discuss your next project.
Here at the local Keystone Energy office in Monroe, our drivers, service technicians, administrative assistants, and sales staff are centered on you. We work hard to meet your energy needs with superior products and exceptional service.
We are here to lead with purpose, serve with impact, grow responsibly with our local community, embrace our roots and humble beginnings.
Keystone Cooperative Monroe team is centered on you.
Are you looking for a place where Christian values meets compassionate care? Christian Care Retirement Community has an independent living, assisted living, specialized memory care, and their new short-term rehabilitation program designed for the best in recovery. The mission of Christian Care is enriching senior living with Christian values and compassionate service, rooted in faith, guided by love, and dedicated to respect and stewardship. Join them in the experience to support community where Christian values shine through. Christian Care Retirement Community, where faith and care come together.
At Moser Motors, we got you covered. From plug-in hybrids to full electric vehicles.
From small trucks to the F-150, all the way up to Super Duties, Moser Motors has got you covered.
From small SUVs to mid-size SUVs, up to large SUVs, Moser Motors has you covered.
And be sure to come in and check out our lineup of Lincolns.
Heavy-duty mechanics trucks with welders, air compressors, and cranes. Dump trucks in every size. You need to move a couple thousand gallons of water? We got the truck. Full commercial shop for your heavy truck service needs. When you think about it, Moser Ford has a vehicle for almost every single application.
Are you sick of working 12-hour shifts and weekends at your current job? Come join our team at Smith Brothers Berne, where we pride ourselves in providing our employees with a family atmosphere, a Monday through Friday work week, and a clean and air-conditioned work environment. Our employees are not required to wear uniforms and can listen to music while they work. Starting wages are $16 to $21 an hour at the end of their first year, with yearly bonus incentives and a competitive benefits package. Apply online at smithbrothersfurniture.com or in person at 356 Monroe Street in Berne.
Welcome here at the Star Dome in Berne, a rare Saturday afternoon matinee here at the Star Dome. I'm going to give you a little bonus coverage with the junior varsity. South Adams leading 45-36, and we've been treated with some great play by South Adams, breaking the Parkway pressure.
I think for JV action this afternoon, I think has been pretty doggone good. I think it was, 21-16 or 19 at halftime, so got some scoring going on here in the second half. Good to see. So 2:31 to go in the JV match. And once again, the reason it's a matinee today because we got girls sectional championship games tonight. So don't play the boys against the girls there when they're having their time of their life there in the sectional championships. Got a couple local teams in sectional championships tonight. Got the Belmont Lady Braves. They're at the Mississinawa sectional, and they're playing Mississinawa, the home team, for sectional championship, and a really good one going to be at Fort Wayne Southside. Homestead playing Norwell for the 4A sectional championship at the Southside sectional.
Well, a timeout for South Adams. We're going to call it a full timeout. We'll give you, as we said, the bonus coverage of JV. We do have coming up for you still. You're on Witness Media. We have the Sprunger and Sprunger pregame show. We'll give you that information coming up. Jeff Overholzer along with Jason Bloom. Production is Manda Arnold, and camera is Kendall Minger. One thing we were looking at, obviously they had the girls' tournament draw recently. That's why they're playing the tournament now. We were looking it up, and I was shocked because we were looking up the IHSAA. When is the boys' basketball tournament draw? And it says February 15th. It would be a day after Valentine's Day.
And way to go to remind everybody that Valentine's Day is coming up.
Coming up, yes.
It's a week from today, and the draw a week from tomorrow, which was maybe a week earlier than we thought because, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the girls' tournament is completely done before they ever start the boys' tournament.
Yes.
It didn't used to be that way, but they've changed that, which I think that's a pretty good deal. You know, you can focus on the tournament there, whether it's girls or boys.
Yeah, and you and I were together. We thought it was more like a week later than what they're announcing, which is, as we mentioned, February 15th. And that will be the boys' tournament draw. There is a foul on Parkway, and that's Branson Lions.
And I did not look it up, but I feel like that the boys' sectional for South Adams and Adams Central is over at Bluffton this year. Do you know?
I've heard that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. A lot of basketball teams going to be right in there for that sectional championship.
Carson Ellenberger drains a free throw here with 2:12 to go.
He has 13 points in the JV game. Kind of 1-2 punch for South Adams. Ellenberger with now, staying at 13. And Jake Provost at 23.
Pretty good number for a JV game. 23 points in the game. Don't know his high for the season, but you'd have to think that would be close.
Leaning in and hitting the shot. He has 19 points, and that is Carson Tong. So still South Adams an 8-point lead. The minute 40 to play.
That was a good job by the offense for South Adams to break that press.
Yeah, they've been doing that a lot here in the second half, which is good for them.
Seems like they remain calm. You know, the double team comes or what have you, and they remain calm and find the open player. That's good to see.
Phil Provost is the JV coach, and he's over there on the sidelines. I'm sure he's happy with what he sees. And a foul out on top. That will be on Parkway on Jackson Stover.
got South Adams into the bonus, shooting 2 free throws with every foul committed. Actually, both teams will be because South Adams sitting on 4 team fouls. So number 5 will put Parkway at the free throw line from here on out.
Provost free throws no good, and he knew it. Kind of knew that he put a little bit too much on that one at the back of the iron. And the second one by Provost is good. He has 24. So we thank you for watching here on Witness Media. Long 3 ball is good for Parkway. And that is Jackson Stover. And it makes it a 6-point game. I mean, this is kind of entertaining in itself in the junior varsity game.
Just can't pull away. The Starfires had a 10-point lead, and now it's right back down to 6 points.
And kind of a decent crowd, I mean, here on a Saturday afternoon.
No, it is a really good crowd.
Yeah.
Got to be happy with that. Got the band right down there. Got to love seeing that. Always good time when the band's in the house. So we was talking about the Norwell Homestead game, and I believe she's still playing. I think she was hurt. Norwell won against Homestead in the regular season. So that's sort of an upset, maybe not, because Norwell had to move up. They went to state 2 years in a row. First year was runner-up. Last year they was the state champions. The way it works, they had to move up to 4A, which is tough. And so they played Homestead in the regular season, but they're playing them again. And a little fact here that there's a Knoll on that team, Delaney Knoll. And her grandpa, Doug, played for the Starfires, and I believe Doug was the leading scorer for it had the record for South Adams for most points in a career for quite a while. I think maybe Trent Lehman took him down off of that for the boys' side of the basketball. And one funny thing about that, if you want to call it funny, that was before the three-point line.
Oh, wow,
and
yeah.
Grandpa Doug was a shooter, so you had that three-point line in there. It would have been interesting to see how many points Doug Knoll. And her dad is Brad, and Brad was an outstanding basketball player himself. And her Aunt Abby, she played, I believe, for Bethel. She is quite the basketball player herself.
South Adams breaking the pressure, and Memphis Story with the basket. And the long shot by Parkway is no good on the 3 by Carson Tong. The ball kicks out of bounds, and it will be South Adams ball. Yeah, you know, you make up a great point. Not take away how the players are talented. I'm not doing that at all. But the 2-point shooting line or the 2-point shot as opposed now to a 3-point shot.
Sure.
I mean, it took more, I guess is what I'm saying. It took more for a 2-point shot than it is a 3-point shot, obviously.
And just had that discussion with some people. One was a referee during the week and another avid basketball fan, and they're like, you know, that mid-range jumper sort of went away, you know.
Yeah.
That's old school, and you don't see that too much anymore. And when you find a player that can hit the 8 to 12, 8 to 10-foot jumper, you don't see that too much. They're either underneath or they're behind the arc.
Well, I can tell you something else that went away from old school is the opportunity to ice a free throw shooter with a 1-and-1.
Right.
That's no longer in play.
This is what, the second or third year that they took away the 1-and-1 in the high school basketball.
Free throw good by Colin Litweiler.
And what about the jump ball?
Wow.
That's always something whenever I was in elementary, go to the high school games. Every tie-up, you went to the circle, to the line, and you jumped it up between the two people that had the tie-up. So if you're a little shorter and a big guy, then, you know, it always made you earn the jump ball.
45 seconds left, and the 3 ball is no good. And that one by Carson Tong, and Provost comes right down and circles the wagon, so to speak, to kind of use up a little bit of the clock. Down to 30 seconds, and barring a major miracle, South Adams will win the JV game. Provost with a nice dish, and they're just playing keep away from Parkway. 15 seconds. So that will be your final score. Provost will finish with 24, 13 for Ellenberger, and 19 points for Carson Tong. So that is your JV game, and stay tuned. We'll get set for the pregame show in the varsity coming up next on Witness Media.
Sharing happiness, displaying confidence, and promoting health. Your smile does a lot for you.
And at Riverstone Dental, we make smiles happen.
Across 2 locations at Riverstone Dental, our compassionate dentists and caring staff provides unparalleled care to patients of all ages. Using the latest technology and procedures, we offer an extensive list of general dentistry services. Whether you're stopping in for your routine cleaning and checkup, or you need restorative care, including implants, crowns, bridges, and more, we'll provide quick, comfortable care. Additionally, we perform orthodontic procedures as well. With traditional metal braces or the convenient Invisalign system, we can help you perfect your beautiful smile. Riverstone Dental. We make smiles happen.
One is more than a number. It's pride in our history and the promise of what's to come. One farmer, one seed, one season. One changes everything. In 1926, Henry A. Wallace and the founders of Pioneer revolutionized farming, and we've been innovating ever since. 100 starts with one. Our 100th season starts with you.
You're not just a homeowner, you're also a double-pane window that apparently weighs 800 pounds owner, an inconveniently located electrical outlet owner, and a kitchen floor made for triple axles owner. Fortunately, you're also an American Standard owner, which means you've got heating and cooling built and tested to keep going, no matter what happens. American Standard Heating and Air Conditioning, built to a higher standard.
Or American Standard dealer, Don Myers, Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling.
If you haven't seen the large new showroom at Laban Feed Mill on County Road 000 just east of Berne, now is the perfect time to come and see our expanded inventory. Fall is a great time to sow or repair your lawn with our Ezek Turf Lawn Seed. We also carry a large selection of fertilizers, herbicides, and insecticides for your lawn and garden needs. Don't forget to ask us about our Pro Pig DuraCube Softener Salt, the cleanest and purest softening salt available today. Layman Female thanks all of you for keeping an eye out for farm equipment on the roadways during harvest season, and we look forward to seeing you here soon.
Steve Rich has been serving all of Adams County as a Good Neighbor State Farm agent from his office in Decatur since 1980. For all of your auto, home, life, and business insurance, Steve can show you what being a good neighbor is all about. Call or text Steve at 728-2933 or stop by his office at 230 South 2nd Street in Decatur from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. He can even meet you in the evening or on Saturday by appointment. All your insurance needs under one roof. To combine and save, talk with State Farm agent Steve Rich.
These days, peace of mind starts at your front door. Innovative Concepts has been helping protect families for over 30 years with our trusted security experience. From smart cameras to burglary alarm systems with local 24/7 monitoring, we install it all. With a low monthly monitoring fee, protecting what matters most has never been easier. Call Innovative Concepts Audio Video today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
Innovative instruction, award-winning programs, exceptional curriculum. At South Adams, we believe in the power of community. Here, we support each other, celebrate together, and treasure what truly matters most: family. We are Starfires.
Apartment living at its best with an exceptional location and affordable living. Located on 000 Road in Berne, Eastview Apartments are currently offering spacious 2-bedroom apartment homes with full-size washer, dryer, range, refrigerator, dishwasher, disposal, free maintenance, private entrances, balcony or patio, and much more. Please call 260-589-8602 for further information. We know you will be proud to call Eastview Apartments your home.
At Fisher Dental, we fix teeth. We also develop relationships with our patients to create lifelong friends.
Here at Fisher Dental, we clean, extract, and fill teeth. We also make crowns, bridges, partials, and dentures.
At Fisher Dental, we like smiles. And remember, we've got your back. And your teeth.
It's game day, a time to focus on the excitement and not to worry about your insurance coverage. With Indiana Farmers Insurance by your side, you can step onto the field or into the bleachers with true peace of mind, knowing your coverage is handled by local agents who care about your business, your auto, your home, and your farm as much as you do. Local insurance, local agents, here for you. Now that's what we call teamwork.
Welcome to the Star Dome in Berne, Indiana, and we're having a Saturday afternoon matinee. Jeff Overholser along with Jason Bloom. Production is Manda Arnold, and camera is Kendall Minger. And welcome to the Sprunger and Sprunger pregame show, founded by Corey and Allison Sprunger, from adoption to advanced elder planning and everything in between. Sprunger and Sprunger is a full-service law firm with offices in Berne, Bluffton, Portland, Waynedale, Angola, and Fort Wayne. Visiting Sprunger and Sprunger for all of your legal needs is easy and convenient. Well, Jason, I guess I like these kind of matchups because it's the bragging rights between Ohio and Indiana.
No doubt about that. You like to keep it on the Hoosier side, let's put it that way. But black and gold, both teams black and gold, and Parkway just a little more gold than yellow, so got to like that. But, yeah, it'll be interesting here. One common opponent is Adams Central, and Parkway took down Adams Central back on January the 3rd, beat them by 10 points over in Ohio. So South Adams going to have to stick up for Indiana here a little bit on this Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, and South Adams will play AC on February 13th, so that's a little bit later down the road. What I like about these matchups, one, I've covered games for years over in Ohio and Indiana.
Sure.
One of the things for Ohio, they're more of the kind of game that are more physical. Indiana is, I don't want to use the term finesse because, I mean, both teams can have the finesse, but Indiana is more methodical. You have to kind of work to get things going, and fouls can be more prevalent than over in Ohio. So we'll have to see how things happen here in an afternoon game in Indiana.
Sure, it's just a little bit how it's called by the officials there and over in Ohio. I've been to games over there, and I'll agree with you. It does get a little, more contact.
I don't want to say barnyard ball, but, yeah, I mean, it gets
it's
physical.
Not quite that bad.
Yeah, it gets physical, though.
Yeah, and, it is how it's called, and you got to learn to play that way. And truthfully, if you learn to play that way and it's not called that way, you should have an advantage because you're used to contact, and if you have no contact, that should just make you even a little bit better. So that'll be interesting to see how it's called today.
And it gets teams, they have to adjust. I mean, like, okay, there's no foul in that play. Okay, so this is the way it's going to go.
As long as it's consistent, it's good. You know what I'm saying? If it's rough and it's consistent, then what you just said, you adjust to how it's called. So,
all right, well, for its two conferences, one from Indiana, one from Ohio. South Adams, of course, the ACAC conference. Parkway Panthers in the MAC, the Ohio MAC, which they have been traditionally strong, not only in basketball, but football and all the other sports over in Ohio.
That just across the border, it's pretty crazy in my opinion, all the talent that's over there in the little towns and everything, just like South Adams went over and played Marion local here for the first football game of the season this year, and that school's South Adams is small. That school is really small. And what they go 60-some games without being beat in football.
I think it was more like 70-some.
It's
yeah,
right up in there, and it's just crazy. And those little towns, they're just tough all through there, and they're just athletic, and they just get players. And I am assuming they're well coached because they have winning records, and it's just something else.
I look here at the Star Dome, and I look over to the east wall. It says South Adams Starfires, but it's a conglomeration of Geneva Cardinals, Hartford Gorillas, the Berne Bears, and the Jefferson Warriors. So when you're talking about small schools over in Ohio, they consolidate here in Indiana.
Exactly right, and that is from a long time ago. Can you imagine when that all came together?
Wow.
Because they were all competitors. I
Yeah.
mean, that'd be like taking Adams County and making one school. You take Adams Central, South Adams, and Belmont, and you know how that would go. So can you imagine that? And I know basketball, which they didn't play football back then, but you hear stories about basketball games between them, on a Saturday afternoon, and packed in there, and it just came right down to the wire, and they just, proud of their school, no doubt about that.
All right, let's take a look at the schedules. South Adams, they opened up the season with 3 losses. They picked up a win over Cherubusco, had 2 more losses, 2 more wins over Northfield and Central Noble, then 3 losses in a row, including the ACAC tournament against Bluffton. That was the regular tournament game. Of course, they have the regular season. Then, after the loss to Jay County, 53-39, South Adams would run off 3 consecutive wins. Southern Wells, Whitco, and Fort Wayne Hawks, but lost to Woodland this past Thursday, only 60-53.
Exactly. Came within 7 points, almost had a 4-game winning streak there. And as you go down through there, it's been sort of streaky.
Yeah.
Win 3, lose 3, win 1, lose 3, win 2.
Right.
And they could have had 4 in a row there. And that would have been great because they had to go up to Woodland. And Woodland, you've been up there. That's just not an easy place to play. It's just one of those gyms that you go in there, and it's just a hard battle to get a victory out of there.
Looking at Parkway, they would come up with a victory over Calvary Christian in their first game. They lost 3 in a row, including Fort Recovery, Ohio. Then they won 2 in a row, Perry and New Hope Christian Academy. They lost to Grandview Heights, defeated Adams Central 72-62. But then they lost 4 straight, including at Marion Local at the Hangar, and that's a tough place to play. They came back and beat Upper Scioto Valley, lost 3 in a row, Minster, Lincoln View, and Coldwater, and then defeated Fort Jennings, but lost last night at St. Henry. Now, talking to the head coach of the Parkway Panthers, Doug Hughes, he said that they started out very slow in that game, and he said, today we can't do that either.
Well, you have to watch out for that if you're South Adams because they're coming off a loss themselves, not last night, but on Thursday night, and you know how that is. Hey, we're changing things. Next game, this is what we're going to do. Walk through today, probably this morning. I'm assuming they had one, maybe not, but, we're going to change that just like Parkway. Their attitude is we're coming out of the gate swinging, and we're going to see how it goes from there. We're not starting in the second half tonight.
Well, they have back-to-back road games in less than 24 hours for Parkway. South Adams, at least they have a few days in between. But we want to remind you that today, CMA Truck and Auto Scoreboard for no gimmicks or hidden fees. Just quality vehicles at a fair price. Stop by CMA Truck and Auto at the south edge of Berne. And this is the Sprunger & Sprunger pregame show. Offices in Berne, Bluffton, Portland, Waynedale, Angola, and Fort Wayne. Visiting Sprunger & Sprunger for all of your legal needs is easy and convenient. We'll come back with more on the pregame show coming up next on Witness Media.
Ms. Lehman Realtors and Auctioneers have been serving this great community since 1960.
We are here to help you through all stages of life.
From commercial properties
To auctions
to farmland and equipment
and owning your first home.
We have the expertise and experience you can count on.
Visit us in person or online at mslehman.com.
At Southern Wells, we are dedicated to offering unique educational experiences.
Our exceptional career and technical education and college core programs provide hands-on learning that prepares students for various careers in higher education and also instill a deep respect for hard work and innovation.
Collaboration between students and staff is at the heart of everything we do. Our family values guide us as we prepare our students to succeed beyond the classroom.
Welcome to Southern Wells, where people are empowered to become their personal best.
In a world worried about the next post, next purchase, next minute, what if we focus on the important over the fleeting? Invest in what lasts. With Everence, grow a fresh outlook to your financial future with financial services rooted in enduring values, faith and purpose, community and love, sharing and giving. Join Everence and make an impact.
At Belmont, your career starts in the classroom. With 16 career and technical education programs, we are the home of the biggest collection in Adams and Wells County. From arts to trade to business. We are Belmont. Good at learning, good at life.
All right, back here at the Stardome in Berne, Jeff Overholser along with Jason Bloom. Jason, you look at both of these schools. Parkway is 6-12, South Adams 6-9. How do you feel like this game's going to go?
That's going to be interesting. I know South Adams got to get off to a good quick start. Like you said, Parkway is going to make that adjustment today because, as you talked to the coach from Parkway, that he said once we got going, we held with St. Henry, correct?
Right.
And so if they would get off to a good start, what would that have meant? Probably a victory. So South Adams can't let them get out in front. They can't let Parkway get out in front of them. They got to start it with that tempo. I'd like to see South Adams take care of the ball pretty good today, eliminate their turnovers, get rebounds, definitely on the offensive end just to get second looks. But also, a week ago last night, they played Southern Wells, and it wasn't going – it was just going okay for South Adams. But they start rotating bench players in, and Henry Craig comes off the bench, scores 17 points. He has 4 triples. He was 3 of 4 from the free throw line and another deuce to add up to 17 points. So I guess that's what they're going to have to figure out. If somebody's off today, you're going to have to find that person that is on and make it work for them and let them carry it at least through the tough times and get everybody involved.
All right, let's take a look at the starting lineups. First of all, for the Parkway Panthers from Rockford, Ohio in northern Mercer County. Their 6-12 head coach is Doug Hughes in his 16th season. Starters are as follows. Number 2, Boston Corty, a 5'10 freshman, and his twin brother, Cohen Corty, number 3, a 5'10 freshman. He is their point guard. Number 5, Jacob Triplett, 6-foot junior, averaging 8 points a game. Eli Schum, number 22, 6'2 senior. And number 42, Ethan Pond, a 6'3 senior, averaging 11 points a game and 5 rebounds. Parkway's offensive average is 66, defense 74. For South Adams, they're 6-9 under head coach Kyle Rowe in his second year. They're starting as follows. Number 1, Derek McCain, a 5'9 senior, averaging 11-1 on the season. Number 10, Jax Water, 5'7 junior. Number 11, Gavin Herring, a 6'2 sophomore. Number 12, Owen Rose, 6'1 sophomore, averaging 5 rebounds per game to lead the team. And then Ty Lehman, number 20, a 6'2 senior, averaging almost 13 points a game. South Adams offensive average 56, defense is 53. We're getting set for Parkway Panthers and the South Adams Starfires, both with the same colors, black and gold. That's the Sprunger and Sprunger pregame show. Stay tuned for this afternoon's matinee from the Stardome at Berne, next on Witness Media.
On a winning team, players get the job done right the first time. At Helena Chemical Company, getting the job done right is the only job we have. During the growing season, we show customers how to grow stronger, more profitable crops with the Helena Acre, a production system that achieves higher yields and greater returns. A key product on the Helena Acre team is HydraHume. an organic acid that gives crops a better chance to take up more nutrients and moisture for stronger returns at harvest. To learn more, go to helenaconnects.com.
Take charge of your finances with Financial Partners. FCU's You Choose Rewards credit card options. Choose a fixed rate card with an APR as low as 8.00% for consistent payments. Need a fresh start with credit? The Premier Card offers a fixed 13.99% APR. Both require credit approval. Apply today at financialpartnersfcu.org. Financial Partners FCU. Member NCUA. Equal housing lender.
At Decatur Dental Services, all of our offices provide complete dental care, including crowns, bridges, and dentures, teeth whitening, orthodontics and Invisalign, restorations, preventative care, cosmetics, and sports mouth guards. In Decatur, Botox and Juvederm are available as well. We have offices in Decatur, Geneva, Berne, Bluffton, and Warren to serve you. To learn more about our doctors, office hours, and insurance information, please visit DecaturDentalIN.com or like us on Facebook. New patients are always welcome, as are patient referrals, so contact us today.
Building people's dreams for the past 19 years, Marquee Builders offers a complete design build experience. Whether you're looking to build a new home or just update your existing home, we offer a full range of construction services to Adams and the surrounding counties. If you need help visualizing your project, we have a full-time design staff that can work with you to create the look of your dreams. Big or small, the attention to detail and exceptional quality is what all of our customers have come to expect. Give us a call for your free consultation or stop in and visit us at our showroom in Berne.
M&M Market on the north side of Geneva has established a sterling reputation for the food they provide. Over 150 flavors of bratwurst, a wide selection of marinated chicken and pork chops, meat and cheese trays, and a 40-foot meat and deli case full of fresh-cut meats, cut daily. Come and schedule a special event meal for any budget on your next visit. Be sure to check our Facebook page for store hours and in-store specials.
From dreamer to doer, bridging the gap between where we are and where we want to be, turning passion into profession, finding your true calling in a career, and bringing your dreams to life, it takes two things: the right path and the right people to walk alongside you. At Indiana Wesleyan University, we help dreamers become doers with accessible, flexible learning pathways and world-class people making world-changing connections. The road ahead, it's closer than you think. Discover the way at IWU.
If you're looking for new flooring, K&N Carpet has been locally owned and family operated for over 50 years. Owners Mike and Ella Clifton, along with their amazing staff, take great pride in serving you. Check out our showroom for a variety of manufacturers and distributors consisting of carpet, hardwood, ceramic, laminate, vinyl, LVT, and area rugs. K&N Carpet is the only Mohawk floorscapes dealer in the Fort Wayne area. So give us a call at 260-639-3591 and come see the experts in flooring at 12108 US 27 South, or check us out on Facebook.
Mitchell Enterprises Corporation is a trucking and feed sales company located in Bluffton, Indiana. Owner Luke Bright is a lifetime resident of Adams County and proudly sells a variety of show feeds and supplements. Sunglow and Linder show feeds are the most popular among other supplements and livestock care that they stock daily. Mitchell Enterprises would be happy to help with any of your feed needs and are always looking to hire CDL drivers in the area. Contact Luke and his team at 260-353-1050 or check them out at mitchellenterprises.com.
Do you need repairs done on your farm equipment or grain handling equipment? Maybe you need steps or a railing made, livestock gates, or your wife's favorite chair. Ironclad Metalworks is who you need. We specialize in agribusiness welding and fabricating. We have the skills you need to get the job done correctly, from existing equipment repairs to new fabrications. No project is too big or too small. We can do it all. Do you have an idea but can't seem to bring it to life? Stop by and let us help you make your ideas a reality. Come see us at 620 Berne Street in Berne or call 260-525-0471.
Here at the Stardome in Berne, we're getting set for Parkway and South Adams. As you see on the screen, South Adams is in the white, Parkway in the black. and we are underway here in the Graber Insurance first quarter.
Parkway winning the tip there. So going to be Parkway ball here to start the ball game.
Parkway with a long 3-ball, and it's good by Boston Cordy.
Cordy opens the ball game with a triple. And he wasn't really close to the line, so got a little bit of range.
Well, Cordy is the shooter. His twin brother Cohen Cordy is the point guard for Parkway.
Both freshmen, correct?
Yes. Nice pass underneath. The shot is no good, partially blocked in the miss by Herring. Parkway coming right back with the ball. Pond gets it over. The 3-ball this time clanks off the rim by Cohen Cordy. South Adams with the ball. It's kind of one of those that you take the punch in the mouth early and then you kind of settle things down.
Exactly right. So see if South Adams can get a little bit of offense going here. Be great to see Titus Laban to get in the flow early. Derek McCain.
And Titus Lehman is going to be fouled baseline left.
I believe
that foul will be on Cordy.
And that's Cohen Cordy. First personal foul, first team foul in the ball game.
Pass on the inbounds play to Herring. Kicks in the corner to McCain. Down to Herring. He puts off the glass and scores.
Got that one to go there. Same place as the last time, but this one drops in for 2 points.
First 2 for South Adams. 6:20 to play. Graber Insurance first quarter. Call Mark, Toby, Barb, or Kyle for a free quote today. Graber Insurance, your hometown agency. On the CMA Trucks scoreboard, 3-2 Parkway. Leaning in with a shot, no good. The follow-up is no good and a foul. Ethan Pond with a follow.
See if that's going to be on Herring. And it is. Gavin's first personal foul, first on the team for South Adams.
And Ethan Pond at the free throw line for Parkway, and his free throw is in and out, no good. He is the leading scorer and rebounder for Parkway. Doug Hughes is looking for experience on his team this year and to feed off of for next year. The second free throw is good.
Give Pond 1 point in the ball game.
Wow. There was Pond with
a little bit of
knocking
contact.
Owen Rowe almost down to the court. They're going to call it a held ball, and it'll be South Adams ball.
Well, definitely a little bit physical there. So
yeah, you just read my mind. I'm going, wow, that was a little physical. 2 point Parkway lead. Bragging rights between Indiana and Ohio. Of course, Parkway not that far away from Rockford, Ohio in northern Mercer County, and a turnover on South Adams. Coming all the way down, the layup is no good, and the rebound coming to Owen Rowe.
Cohen Cordy might have pushed or forced that one just a little bit.
Herring with the reverse layup, and he scores.
4 points for Herring, and South Adams with 4 points. So Gavin Herring 4, Parkway 4.
Yeah. When you want to get a player involved early, that's a good way to get it done.
Yeah, no doubt. Get right on down inside the paint on the block. Get some easy looks. He should have 6 points, but the one was partially blocked, so didn't get that one to fall.
Boston Cordy gets a return pass, throws a 3 up, no good, and the rebound coming to Owen Rowe. South Adams with it. McCain dribbles baseline, has it poked out of bounds from behind by Triplett. Here comes a trio of players coming in now for Parkway. Carson Kirby, Nathaniel Stolley, and also Parker Lyons. 3 for Parkway in. Nice pass. Lehman gets in the hands of Herring, and he has 6. Parkway has 4.
Like we had said in the pregame, you find somebody with a hot hand, keep feeding them until they get cold, and right now that's Gavin Herring.
3 ball is no good. The rebound going to Owen Rowe.
South Adams needs to watch out for offensive rebounds for Parkway. Boy, they're really on That after the ball was put up.
Owen Rowe with a three-point shot. 9-4 Starfires. They have outscored Parkway in this run 7-0.
See if they can get a defensive stop here.
Top of the key three is no good. The follow is back up and good, and the foul.
Nathaniel Solly with his first points of the ball games. Got two, see if he can make it three.
Possibility of a three-point play.
Derek McCain with his first personal foul, number 2 on the team for South Adams here in the first quarter.
Free throws up and good. Owen Rowe, it was Stolly.
Yep.
Finishes
Nathaniel.
it off.
There's a couple Stollies on the team. That's Nathaniel.
And a couple of Cordies. Yeah, so you have to kind of watch when you say the certain name.
Correct.
Probably throw in the first name, too.
If it's something bad. If it's something good, they'll take credit for it, right?
McCain with the ball.
.330 to go in the first quarter. First quarter going pretty quickly here.
Top of the key three ball. That is off the rim. No good. Loose ball picked up by Parkway.
Parkway, a pretty good rebounding team. They can read it coming off the rim fairly well.
Three ball is no good. The rebound is over the rim. No good on that follow by Triplett after the miss.
Jacoby would like to have that one back.
Long three. That rolls the rim for McCain, and a foul, and that will be on Owen Rowe of South Adams.
His first, team third, so 3 Starfires with 1 foul each.
Kramer Insurance first quarter. And on the CMA Truck and Auto scoreboard, Starfires with a 9-7 lead with 3:04 to play.
Just crossed the 3-minute mark here in the first quarter.
It's kind of odd. Usually you have a night game, and this is an afternoon matinee. Hope you're enjoying it here on Witness Media.
Free up your evening that way.
Long three is off the rim. No good. Ball loose, picked up by Parkway. 3 ball from the corner. In and out, no good on that shot by Boston Cordy. Coming right back is South Adams. McCain gets it over to Rowe. His 3 is no good. Ball tipped, picked up by Parkway.
If you're South Adams, you're going to have to not be happy with how many offensive rebound Parkway's getting, and South Adams not getting very many on their own end.
You got to think maybe South Adams will start to look inside if their 3-ball shot's not going.
Well,
ball knocked away.
Yeah, that's what got him going into the ball game with Gavin Herring. He's got 6 points in the paint.
South Adams with it. Minute 55 to play in this first quarter. 9-7 Starfires. Dribbling in and probably thought he was going to get bumped. Put it up short was McCain.
Did look like there's going to be some contact, so they pulled back just a little bit. He came up short on the layup.
Branson Lyons with the ball, knocked away by McCain. Now we've got a foul. And that will be on Parkway. That'll be on Nathaniel Stolly.
His first, team second for Parkway.
So that was a quickness by McCain. And the official thought that McCain had the better inside look on that one.
Henry Craig checking in for the Starfires, taking down Owen Rowe.
Warner tries to pass it out and turns it over. Parkway coming right back with the ball. Pond has it knocked away, still loose. South Adams picks it up on the Parkway turnover.
South Adams had an advantage there just for a second, but everybody back for Parkway now.
Pass was for Titus Lehman, and it's stolen.
South Adams just a little bit sloppy the last 2 possessions on their passes. A couple turnovers the last 2 trips.
Down to 45 seconds to play. You're at the Start Home in Berne, the first quarter. 9-7 South Adams. Parkway led 4-2. South Adams with a 7-0 run, and now Parkway on a 3-0 run. But not much scoring here in the last 2 to 3 minutes. Long three, right on cue, is good by Eli Schum.
And they made you eat your words there just a little bit, Jeff.
Yes, they did. They made me eat crow on that one.
Just as you were saying, he drains a three.
10 seconds. McCain. Pass. 2 seconds. They need to get the shot off. And the shot is off and no good by McCain. And that is our first quarter here at the Stardome, the Bixler Insurance first quarter, and the CMA Truck and Auto scoreboard. Parkway 10, South Adams 9. Back with more next on Witness Media.
For over 70 years, Bixler Insurance has provided financial protection for our communities.
We will protect your auto, home, farm, and business of any size.
We can protect your family with a life insurance policy and help navigate your health insurance options, including Medicare and marketplace products.
The world of insurance definitely has its ups and downs.
But as an independent agency, we have strong relationships with several companies to meet your specific needs.
Stop by or call us in Berne, Geneva, Decatur, Portland, or Woodburn.
In the heart of our community, we're more than just a school. Our dedicated staff ignites curiosity, critical thinking, collaboration, and creativity. With a range of programs, we nurture talents and build leaders. Our students excel driven by passion and support. Every success is a testament to hard work. Adams Central, where dedicated staff and student success go hand in hand.
All right, back here at the Stardome, unofficially 25% field goal shooting for Parkway in that first quarter, and for South Adams, they were a little bit better at 44%. But as you mentioned, a couple of situations where they had offensively and tried to pass. They were just a little slow with the pass and then picked off for a turnover.
Be interesting to see what just happened there. Maybe you can figure it out. All the players were out, and the one official sent them back to the bench. Both teams back to their respective benches. And
the officials talking to Parkway coach Doug Hughes. I'm not sure exactly what they're talking about, but the second quarter is being brought to you by Financial Partners FCU. They're looking forward to opening their new office this summer next to east of Chicago Pizza in Berne.
I think there's a bookkeeping area here.
In the meantime, we're a one-stop shop for personal loans with auto rates as low as 4.24% APY. Contact CEO Dave Shuey, 632-4245, or apply online at financialpartnersfcu.org. So apparently a technical free throw is by Titus Lehman, an error on players coming into the game for Parkway. So Lehman with the free throw.
His first point of the ball game.
So it must be 2 technical free throw shots before we ever start the second quarter.
Put South Adams up by a point without any time coming off the clock.
So Parkway was ahead 10-9 at the first quarter, and with no time off the clock and the error on the players coming out of the court for Parkway, Starfires drain 2 free throws and lead the game 11-10. McCain with the ball. Ball is tipped, and it goes out of bounds off the Parkway. And 3 turnovers on South Adams in the first quarter and 1 for Parkway. But, of course, there were 2 in succession for South Adams in that first quarter late.
Yeah, cleaned those 2 up, and it wasn't too bad of a first quarter for either side. Fairly clean.
McCain gets the ball to Henry Craig. He'll stop. He'll shoot for 3. No good. And the ball loose and goes out of bounds off of South Adams, Jack Swanner.
Jack Swanner in there trying to get that offensive rebound. Must have went off his leg. I know he did touch it. So if he was the last one.
Parkway will walk it up toward the timeline. Kind of a 1-2-2 zone defense for South Adams. They kind of drop back a little bit. As I call it sometimes, a junk defense.
Yeah, they got him pushed out quite a ways here. Nobody in the paint for Parkway.
Cross court in the corner. Quick three ball is no good. Titus Lehman gobbles up the rebound.
You got to like that if you're from South Adams. One shot opportunity for Parkway going the other way for South Adams.
Schum was one that missed it for Parkway. 6:45 and counting in the Financial Partners FCU second quarter. Inside, putting it up, strong and scoring is Nolan Colpert. That's what South Adams needs.
Yeah, 3-point advantage. And like you said, get it down in the paint if your outside shots aren't falling. And once again, that proved to work for South Adams.
Parkway with the ball. Cohen Corty is the point guard. Gets it to Jacob Triplett. Passes in the corner to Perry Schwederman. Around, and the three ball is no good on that one by Schum. South Adams with it. Titus Lehman with three, and he was bumped on that play, but no call. And the rebound coming to Parkway. And the ball thrown out of bounds. That's a turnover by Boston Cordy.
Just lost it there just a little bit. Couldn't quite handle it. Talk about a platoon. Here comes a whole line change.
Yeah, a whole 5 change. So 5 new ones come on. 5 will go out.
Don't see that too often. I remember back in the day, when I say back in the day, maybe 5 to 10 years ago, Bluffton used to do that. Leo definitely did it back in the day.
So South Adams with the ball. McCain. Nice pass underneath. And the shot was blocked on that one as Nolan Colpert had a block. Parkway coming right back.
Parkway scoreless in the second quarter so far. 10 points is what they had at quarter break.
You know, Doug Hughes was hoping that his team would come out quicker in this one, and they have. Boy, they, like you said, stuck on 10 points, and they're still stuck on 10 points. As the shot is missed, coming right down is Jax Water. Out on top, Titus Lehman for 3.
First field goal for Titus Lehman. Give him 5 points in the ball game. His triple along with 2 free throws, which were actually technical free throws.
30-second timeout. Starfires by 6. We're back in a moment on Witness Media.
Since opening Miller Land Surveying in 2005, we've grown to not only service Adams County, but the entire Northeast Indiana region. Business growth has led us to expand with additional field crews, advanced technology, locations in both Monroe and Fort Wayne. Miller Land Surveying partners with various clients to aid in residential and commercial real estate transactions, development of schools, industrial parks, subdivisions, various commercial development projects, and more. At Miller Land Surveying, precision and professionalism is where we draw the line.
Right back here at South Adams, the Star Dome production is Manda Arnold. Camera is Kendall Minger. They do a great job. Jeff Overholser along with Jason Bloom. He is in the co-pilot seat.
I like
this
riding.
Afternoon.
The pilot is doing a great job.
You noticed what I said.
I'm waiting for the stewards to bring around the snacks.
Pretzels, popcorn, and drink. In the corner, 3 ball is launched. That hits the bank board on that miss by Boston Cordy. Coming right down is Rowe, and he misses the shot. Loose ball, scramble on the court, and we have a tie-up. Ball will go to Parkway. That will be a South Adams turnover.
Rowe tried to put that up with the right hand on the left side of the goal. Maybe if he would have went up with the left hand, might have had a little bit better option there. Still 16-10 in favor of the Starfires.
The CMA Truck and Auto Scoreboard has the Starfires up by half a dozen. 3 ball is launched, no good. Rebound is blocked. Nice play by Herring on the miss by Boston Cordy. And Cordy went right into the bench area, into the chair.
Picked up his first personal foul. I believe that's number 1 in the second quarter for Parkway. And actually, that's the first foul called in the second quarter. And we're sitting at 4:04.
16-10, Starfires still with the lead. They've scored 7 unanswered points. And we're almost halfway through this quarter, and Parkway's yet to score.
If you're sitting on the South Adams bench, you'd love to see a South Adams score here.
Henry Craig with the ball. Hook pass to Titus Lehman. To Herring. Boy, there's a lot of bumping. And a foul will be on Ethan Pond.
Going to be his second in the quarter for Parkway. A few more substitutions coming in for the Parkway Panthers.
Eli Schum, Cohen Corty, and Jacoby Triplett are in for Parkway. Pass out toward the timeline to Rowe. To Titus Lehman on the right wing. Hook pass, cross court left wing. And down underneath, double team, kicks it back out to Henry Craig. Thought about the 3. Goes to Rowe. Now to Titus Lehman, who dribbles in, puts it up with the left hand, no good. Rebound back up, strong with the left hand, and scores is Gavin Herring.
Gavin with 8 points in the ball game. First in the couple points in the second quarter. Had 6 in the first quarter.
18-10, biggest lead for South Adams in this ball game. During 3 minutes to play in the Financial Partners FCU second quarter. Yeah, I know Parkway's missed some shots, but boy, the defense has really ratcheted up for South Adams. Long 3, that's off the front of the rim, no good by Boston Cordy. And coming right back down is Colpert. Gets the ball to Craig. Now to Gavin Herring.
South Adams slowing it up just a little bit. You got to like that, taking their time, not forcing anything.
Dribbling in, the ball is swatted out of bounds on the shot by Ethan Pond.
Henry Craig taking it in amongst the trees there, per se.
Hunter Fields and Derek McCain check back in for South Adams. You get the ball in, and they do. To Owen Rowe. To McCain. To Lehman. Pass underneath. The ball is knocked away. Saved.
Tried to get into Hunter Fields there. Couldn't quite do it, and Hunter couldn't quite save it from going out of bounds without getting it to the opposition. So good try to save it, but saved it to the wrong team.
Well, down to 1:50 to play in the half. Pond with the ball, leans in, makes the shot, and gets the and one. Pond with his first field goal.
But that's Hunter Fields.
That will be on Hunter Fields, his first.
Team first here in the second quarter. Ethan Pond with 1 point in the ball game with 1 free throw.
By the way, Hunter Fields is a 6'2 junior. So Parkway gets their first points with 1:46 to play in the second quarter. And the free throw is good. He finishes off the three-point play. Starfire lead is 5. McCain to Titus Lehman, back to McCain. And over the head of Titus Lehman, turnover on South Adams.
Just a little bit too high of a pass there. See if their defense can hold out for another minute and 35 seconds here in the half.
Walking across the timeline is Cohen Corty. There's the point guard. Jacoby Triplett passes back over to Cohen Corty. He gets a return pass. Ball is tapped out of bounds by Fields.
Good quick hands there by Hunter. Good job not picking up his second personal foul in the quarter.
Something we'll have to give. Starfires lost in their last game, but so did Parkway. Pond. Pass it out to Triplett. Swings it over on the right side to Cordy. To Pond. Schum. And they give it off, and the 3 ball is no good, but Schum gets the rebound, puts it up no good, puts it up short, and the ball will be off of Parkway.
Boy, if you're Schum, you want that one back. Nobody was even close to boxing him out for South Adams, and he had a pretty easy layup right there and just came up a little bit short.
McCain with the ball. Titus Lehman over in the left corner to Rowe. The shot is up and no good. Fields tried to save it and cannot.
.5 seconds to go in the first half here at the Stardome, as Jeff likes to say, for the matinee ball game today.
That's right. Don't normally get those. But with it being tournament season for the girls,
there's quite a few afternoon games today.
They have to adjust, and so they get boys' games in when they can. Looks like Parkway is going to go for the final shot here in the second quarter. And for Parkway to only score 3 points so far here in the quarter, they're only down by 5.
That's Ethan Pond with a hoop and a harm with his last shot attempt. Got the bucket and the foul and the free throw.
Pass to Pond. His shot is good at the buzzer.
Scored all 5 points for Parkway in that second quarter.
So the Starfires still carry an 18-15 lead into the locker room, and that is the Financial Partners FCU second quarter. Berne Ready Mix halftime show is coming up next. Starfires by 3. You're watching it here on Witness Media.
For nearly 70 years, Baumgartner attorneys have provided dependable legal services to you, your parents, and your grandparents.
With both Dave and Nick Baumgartner providing legal services, you can be assured that we'll be here for generations to come. Whether your legal needs include estate planning, estate settlements, real estate, corporations, LLCs, or personal injury, we're here to serve you.
So come and visit us in Berne or call 589-3139. Baumgartner Attorneys, legal services for you and your family.
Krukenberg Auction and Realty of Decatur is dedicated to providing you with a grand auction experience. Their stellar team has over 100 years of combined listing and sales experience, specializing in auctioning homes, personal property, land, farms, equipment, antiques, and business liquidations. Licensed in Indiana and Ohio, call Krukenberg Auction and Realty at 724-7402 or stop by 1030 South 13th Street in Decatur. Make the best choice by making Krukenberg Auction and Realty your first choice for a grand auction and realty experience.
Understanding our values allows us to make decisions on the best use of money. There's 4 things that we can do with it. We can live, we can give, we can owe, and we can grow.
What are we spending money on? What causes are we wanting to support? From an O perspective, debt, taxes. But then growing, what is that we're saving towards?
We believe that if we can help our clients manage the O and grow, it will give them great freedom to live and give.
Contact us for a free consultation and we'll help you get started.
Are you in the market for a used vehicle, or are you looking for a rental van or trailer? CMA Truck and Auto provides a variety of vehicles in a variety of price ranges, and Swiss City Vans offers rental services for a range of equipment. We invite you to visit us in person at the south edge of Berne on US 27, or to visit us online at cmatruckandauto.com, where you can sort our inventory by price range. You can also visit our Facebook page, where we keep in touch with our customers and promote giveaways. Enjoy the vehicle buying process without hidden fees or high-pressure sales at CMA.
Did you just see that?
What? I didn't see anything.
I can't believe my eyes.
You should know what you're looking at.
And we're here to help you. Come see Dr. Lehman
or Dr. Bixler
or Dr. Baum
at Lehman and Bixler Optometrists World Headquarters, Berne, Indiana.
They helped us,
and they could probably help you.
Trust your vision to Lehman and Bixler Optometrists.
Good call, Rap.
At FM Investment Services, we continue to serve and advise our clients with dedication and experience, and our team includes 2 registered investment professionals. Lee Flickinger, with over 30 years of experience helping clients navigate their financial journeys, and Lori Garwood, bringing more than 25 years of investment expertise to the table. Together, Lee and Lori are committed to helping you achieve your financial goals, and supporting them is Tina Marbaugh, administrative assistant, who has 4.5 years of experience in the investment field. Call us today, 260-368-9939 to schedule your consultation. FM Investment Services, experience you can trust, advice you can count on.
Looking to elevate your construction project? Schwartz Contracting is here to deliver. With over 20 years in the industry, owner Dan Schwartz has been providing reliable home construction, barn buildings, pole barns, garages, barns, and barn dominiums throughout Adams County and beyond. When it comes to building your dream home or an impressive new barn, Dan Schwartz and his team are the ultimate champions. When you choose SCI, you're getting a team that brings expertise and commitment to take down every project. They're all about getting the job done right. Are you ready to tackle your next project? Contact Dan Schwartz at 260-525-0266. Schwartz Contracting, where solid construction is always the winning move.
Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Bluffton is where power meets adventure. From Ram trucks built to work to Chryslers built for your family and Jeeps built to explore, we've got it all. Freedom Chrysler Dodge Jeep. Your road starts here.
Rooted in the community and backed by extensive experience, Adams Health is here to diagnose the most complex conditions with care and compassion. We offer specialty care in women's health, orthopedics, sports medicine, urology, gastroenterology, pulmonology, neurology, and more. With multiple locations in Adams County, you'll get the care you need close to home. We see new patients quickly because your health shouldn't have to wait. Visit adamshospital.org to schedule today. Your health is our priority.
All right, back here at the Star Dome and the CMA Truck and Auto scoreboard. We're at halftime. Starfires lead the Panthers 18-15. It's time now for the Berne Ready Mix halftime show. From new homes and backyard projects to factories and farms, we offer experience and service you can count on. Visit Berne Ready Mix at 155 East Buckeye Street in Berne. We're online at BerneReadyMix.com. Jeff Overholzer along with Jason Bloom. We're at halftime. Kind of different. I mean, you start with the Panthers leading 10-9 after the first quarter, then a technical to start the second quarter with no time off the clock because of personnel. And so South Adams gets 2 free throws. Titus Lehman hits those 2. Starfires go on an 8-0 run, and then with 1:46 to play, the Panthers go on a 5-0 run.
Been a little streaky, hasn't it? Just think if there wasn't a technical foul, it'd be a 1-point ball game right now.
Correct. Yeah.
And that's with Parkway only hitting 5 points in the second quarter. And like I said, those weren't until the last under 2 minutes to go. That's Ethan Pond. He had a hoop and a harm for 3 points. Then right towards the end of right there at the end of the buzzer, end of the quarter, I guess you put it, he hits a deuce. So he's looking pretty grim for Parkway all the way through the second quarter, and they're only down 3.
Yeah, and that's one thing we're trying to figure out here. It's like, man, Starfires are up 8, and now Panthers only score 5 points. They're only down 3.
And it's not like there's a ton of turnovers.
Right.
What'd you have, Parkway at 3 and South Adams at 7?
Yes. So, 10 total turnovers in the first half, and then 2 of those were kind of back-to-back for South Adams late in the first quarter.
And it was right in the lane. Just a couple bad passes on consecutive trips there, giving the ball right back. You seeing the score, you would think there'd be a bunch of turnovers. Nobody can take care of the ball or what have you, but truthfully, that's not the case.
All right, you have the scoring in the first half between Parkway and South Adams.
I sure can get that for you. 3 points apiece for Boston Corte, Nathaniel Stawley, and Eli Schum. Leading the Parkway Panthers with 6 points is Ethan Pond. I have the Panthers shooting 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. On the home side, 8 points for Gavin Herring, 5 points for Titus Lehman, 3 points for Owen Rowe, and 2 points for Nolan Colpert. I have them perfect from the line, 2 of 2, and that is the 2 technical free throws shot by Titus Lehman.
All right, unofficially, 3 of 12 for shooting for Parkway in the first quarter, 25%. They were 2 of 10 in the second quarter for 20%, so a total of 5 of 22 for 23% field goal shooting. And as Jason mentioned, 3 of 4 at the free throw line, 75%. For South Adams, they were 4 of 9 in the first quarter, 44%, 3 of 9, 33% in the second quarter. So a total of 7 of 18 from the field for a total of 39% and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Isn't this kind of a game that's kind of a head scratcher going, man, as you said, it could be, if you look at numbers, you would think, man, there's a lot of turnovers or a lot of shots, a lot of this, a lot of that. No, not really.
And it's pretty crazy. Somebody shooting in the 20% range and somebody shooting in the upper 30 range.
It's only a 3-point game.
Yeah, it's only a 3-point game. You might say, yeah, the team that is shooting in the low 20s has the least amount of turnovers, and the team that's shooting in the upper 30s has the most. So, and nobody really has any foul trouble. Parkway has 4 players with 1 foul each, and South Adams also only has 4 players with 1 foul each. So nobody with more than 1 foul. It has been a little bit physical. You talked about that coming in to the pregame. Crazy, not physical, but there's been some bumps. You thought, well, that probably should have been called, but it's not like egregious.
And the thing of it is, they're calling it even.
No doubt about that.
If there's a bump that you're going, it's kind of egregious on one end, they're letting it go on the other end.
Right.
And so that's the good way to do it.
So you should be able to adjust to that, because you talked about that in the pregame. You figure out how it's called, and you adjust to that, and that's how you play the game. So hopefully that stays. You can clean it up a little bit, but hopefully the way they're calling it is the same in the second half. So if you made adjustments at halftime, that you're good to go here in the second half.
All right, that's the Berne Ready Mix halftime show, and they're at 155 East Buckeye Street in Berne. Time now for the Hotbigger Ace third quarter. Let the area's most extensively trained staff assist you with your hardware needs. Visit Hotbigger's Ace, a hardware store, and so much more. And we have a foul down toward the baseline. That will be on number 5, Jacob Triplett, his first.
Team first here in the third quarter.
It's the Hotbigger Ace Lumber third quarter. Pass goes into the backcourt, picked up by Jackson Water. McCain inside. The shot, it rolls off the rim. No good by Owen Rowe.
Ethan Pond with the rebound for Parkway. One thing that Parkway did really well in the first half is rebound.
So with it is Cohen Corty to Boston Corty, now to Cohen. Pass inside to Pond.
All I had to do is turn around there and maybe had an easy 2.
Long 3, that's off the rim, no good. South Adams with the rebound on the miss by Cohen Corty. In the corner is McCain. Shot's no good. Rebound South Adams. Putting it right back up and scoring is Owen Rowe.
Give him 5 points in the ball game. First 2 points for either side here in the second half.
Ball's knocked away by Titus Lehman. Ball deflected again by Rowe, but it goes into the Parkway bench.
Got to like the good quick hands by South Adams on that possession.
They're coming out with some hops.
Yeah, you got to keep the tempo up, don't you think?
Yep. Although Parkway been substituting regularly in that first half, sometimes 5 and 5. In the corner, 3 ball is launched, no good by Schum. The rebound coming to Titus Lehman. Up court pass, McCain, good.
Hard to believe, but that's the first 2 points in the ball game for Derek McCain.
Starfires up by 7, and we have a timeout. Parkway, 6:10 to play in the Hobbiger Ace Lumber third quarter. Starfires by 7. We're back with more next on Witness Media.
Any brand, any color. You break it, we'll fix it. Nussbaum Mechanical is located just north of Berne. Along with over 175 years of combined service in the field, Nussbaum Mechanical offers a wide range of rental equipment and attachments. If you're looking to upgrade your equipment or starting from scratch, whether it's new or used, they can help to find the right machine for you. Stop and see the full line of Gale and Manitou equipment with leasing and financing options available, along with a full line of Manitou parts and attachments. Call 260-589-3802 to find out what we have to offer.
All right, back here at the Star Dome. Starfires by 7 after the Parkway timeout. Pond with the ball. It's a triplet. Now to Corty. The triplet backdoor pass for Pond is deflected away and stolen. Gavin Herring with it. Gavin Herring goes in. Offensive foul on Herring.
Yeah. Defensive player definitely beat him to that spot. So Gavin trying to bring it from coast to coast after his rebound.
All right, that was a hard thud by Jacob Triplett. He took the charge.
Popped right back up, though. Got to love that out of the young man.
CMA Truck and Auto scoreboard. Starfires 22, 15 for Parkway. 5:20 to play in the third quarter. Presented by Hobbiger Ace Lumber. Triplet. The ball gets it off now to Cohen Cordy. Cohen Cordy has it knocked away and stolen by Derek McCain. Down with a layup. Got it.
Derek with his second bucket of the third quarter gave him 4 points. He averages just over 11 points per contest so far this season.
And see, that was a possession without the benefit of a shot for Parkway. I mean, I only have him for one shot. We're almost halfway through the quarter.
And as far as streaks, they was really dry in the beginning of the first half of the second quarter, if you listen.
Titus Lehman and offensive foul on Titus Lehman. That'll be his first.
Back-to-back. The fouls, anyway, were both charges against South Adams. The last 2 fouls called on them. They have 2 fouls in this quarter, both offensive, 1 on the Panthers.
Starfires with a 9-point lead, and that is their biggest.
That's the first foul on Titus Lehman.
See, that Parkway is looking at the same thing as like the second quarter. They didn't score till late in that second quarter, and we're nearing halfway through this third quarter, and the drought continues for the Panthers.
It's a little amazing to me, both quarters there. There you go. Just closing in on halfway through the third quarter. Triple by Triplet. You got to like that.
And that's his first points. And the Starfires turn it over. That's their 10th turnover. And think about those being turnovers when they go in for the offensive foul. But now they have 10.
Only a 6-point lead for South Adams after that triplet triple.
The ball is Stolle, gets rid of it to triplet. Out of Cordy, back to triplet. Cordy will shoot another, or triplet will shoot another three. No good. And rebound, Titus Lehman.
Trying for back-to-back triples.
And a hand check foul. That will be whistled on Eli Schum.
Only his first personal foul. Gavin Herring, the only player in the ball game with 2 fouls. Everybody else has one that does have a foul. They've only got one.
So Carson Kirby, a 6'2 senior, will check in for Parkway. In on your screen, Parkway's in the black, South Adams in the white. 3 ball by Derek McCain, deep in the corner. He is starting to heat up.
Definitely can say that. 7 points in the third quarter, 7 points overall in the ball game.
And a 9-point Starfire lead, and we have another Parkway timeout. It's a full timeout. Hobbiger, Ace Lumber, third quarter. Starfires by 9 on Witness Media.
Here at RK Financial, we're proud to serve the families and businesses that make our communities strong. We know the value of hard work, and we know how important it is to protect what you've built and what matters most. Whether it's retirement planning, investment guidance, or reviewing your insurance needs, our local team is here to provide personal, practical advice you can count on. RK Financial. Give us a call today.
.256 left here in the Hobbiger Ace Lumber third quarter. Hobbiger's Ace, a hardware store, and so much more. Well, you talk about this game has been full of runs. I mean, if you're looking at the score or you're looking at the scoring, you're looking at turnovers, you cannot gauge this game by any of those situations.
Definitely not. Got a 9-3 run here for South Adams to start the third quarter. And like I said, Parkway was dry almost halfway through the third quarter on the scoring end. They did that in the second quarter.
Pond with it. Gets the ball to Triplet. Dribbles. Hands the ball off to Kirby. To Pond. Pond to the free throw circle. Dishes it over. A 3 ball is no good by Triplet. And the rebound coming to Nolan Colpert of South Adams. Up court pass to Craig. And McCain misses this jump shot. The rebound coming to Kirby.
McCain just hitting a triple from the other side of the court. Exact same spot, just on the opposite side. Thought he would get another one. Did look like a good shot up, but did not fall.
Triplet gets the ball in the hands of Kirby. Pass cross court. Cordy inside, falling down and traveling.
I think he thought he might have been tied up just a little bit, but no call that way. Traveling call going back to South Adams. I think if Parkway had worked it in just a little bit more into the paint, as we was talking about South Adams doing, I think they have just a little bit better shot maybe inside.
Man, it opens up. It goes both ways. If you hit the 3, it opens up the inside. If you go inside, it opens up the 3. So it can go either way. Henry Craig passes Titus Lehman. His 3 is a wedgie.
You know, that's pretty remarkable right there that it did it on the carom. You know, if you get one of those, it's usually a line drive straight shot right into the corner, but that sort of caromed off the rim and stuck.
Yeah, it hit the back of the rim and kind of flipped and then, boom, stuck as a wedgie.
1:22 to go in the third quarter. Starfires by 9 points.
Walking it up is Cohen Cordy for Parkway. Gets it to Boston Cordy. To Shum. Boston Cordy for three, and he rattles it home.
Second triple of the ball game, and like you had said, that's what they led off the game with.
And Boston Cordy was the one, as you mentioned, hit the first shot of the game. McCain thought about the three. Passes underneath, and it goes off of Parkway. Parker Lyons, who is in, number 40.
Owen Rowe checking back in for the Starfires, taking down Derek McCain.
So both teams coming in with 6 wins. Somebody's going to come out with 7. Titus Lehman has the ball knocked away, stolen, and nice block by Rowe on the shot.
The Parkway side's wanting a little body on that shot.
Again, I have to say they haven't called it all day. Nice pass underneath. Nolan Colpert with a 2.
His second bucket of the ball game. Give him 4 points. 8-point lead for the Starfires with 20 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Pass toward the midcourt line is Cohen Cordy. He gets a return pass from Pond. Down to 4 seconds. He loses the ball. And wow.
Little bit of a body slam there.
Yes. But that was kind of almost like a football play toward the midcourt. Again, the officials have been consistent. 8-point Starfire lead as we go to the fourth quarter. Coming up next on Witness Media.
Here at RK Financial, we're proud to serve the families and businesses that make our communities strong. We know the value of hard work, and we know how important it is to protect what you've built and what matters most. Whether it's retirement planning, investment guidance, or reviewing your insurance needs, our local team is here to provide personal, practical advice you can count on. RK Financial. Give us a call today.
We plan for everything, always looking ahead to successfully navigate the ups and downs that life brings our way. So why is planning your funeral pushed to the back of the list? The answer to that question is different for everyone, but the staff at Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt want you to know that this process is easy, stress-free, and is a wonderful gift that you can give your family. Pre-plan today. Give us a call at 260-724-7167 to set up an appointment.
All right, Starfires will have the ball as we begin the Ms. Lehman fourth quarter. And nice play as South Adams broke the pressure, but missing the easy shot was Colpert.
See if that ignites Parkway just a little bit, see if they can get on the scoreboard a little bit quicker in this fourth quarter than they have the second and third quarters.
Top of the key is Triplett. Goes to Pond at the free throw circle. He goes in, and he is going to be fouled.
I think Nolan Colpert going to get his first personal foul. Number 1 on the team here in the fourth quarter. Ethan Pond going to the free throw line for the third time tonight. He's 2 of 3 from the charity stripe.
Free throw's no good. Ms. Lehman Realtors and Auctioneers have been serving this great community since 1960. Second free throw is good. We actually have 2 here on set that were at an auction earlier today for Ms. Lehman. To my right, Manda Arnold. To my left is the man, Jason Bloom.
And just so you know, I have not been serving with Ms. Lehman since the 1960s.
3-point shot by Jackson Water. That's a big shot for South Adams.
First points in the ball game for Jax.
Long NBA 3 is way off. No good by Boston Cordy. Starfires coming back. 2-on-1. No good on the shot. Rebound back up and scores by Nolan Colpert. And Parkway wants a quick timeout. Starfires with their biggest lead by 12. The Ms. Lehman fourth quarter. Back with more next on Witness Media.
At Freedom Chevrolet, it's more than cars and trucks. It's people. From the friendly faces who greet you to the service techs who treat your vehicle like their very own. And a sales team who listens and cares. It's neighbors serving neighbors. That's Freedom Chevrolet. Experience the difference today at Freedom Chevrolet in Bluffton.
All right, we're back here at South Adams. You know, we were just talking about how this game has kind of went back and forth. Parkway coming in, averaging 66 points a game. South Adams 56, and we have a 34-22 game.
Not quite the output on the offensive end as they've been having all year. Both teams a little bit dry.
But here, the last 45 seconds, Starfires have picked it up. (34-22). South Adams with the biggest lead by 12. Almost picked off. Triplett gets it over to Corty. Into the corner for three. This one will bounce over the backboard on the miss by Eli Schum.
Schum hit his first three-point attempt he took here this afternoon, and it has not hit one since.
Oh, here's a steal. Down with a layup. Good by Cohen Corty. That's his first 2 points of the ball game. Now they're going to pick up full court pressure. Starfires need to get it over the timeline, and they do. Jax Water passes it down low. Losing it momentarily was Nolan Colpert, and the Starfires get the ball, and they call a quick timeout. So 6:10 to play in the fourth quarter. You know, I was mentioning about the Ms. Lehman fourth quarter. Amanda Arnold and Jason Bloom, you both were there at the sale today. You said it was a great sale.
Yeah, we had a great auction at the Lehman Park, little consignment sale. People were trying to get rid of their stuff and had a great crowd, and the prices were pretty good, so felt like the old times.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So Amanda was doing the clerk job, and you were doing the auctioneering call.
I did some of that today.
You don't want to sell me, do you?
See, I just feel that the number would be so huge that we wouldn't be able to collect the actual money, and I couldn't take that much commission on what your actual value is. So.
Oh man, you're too kind. South Adams with the ball and wide open on the shot. It rolls the rim, no good by Owen Rowe, and he had a point-blank shot.
I think he thought it was pretty well down.
Yeah, other than dunking it. Down with a layup, good.
Boy,
back-to-back plays by Cohen.
You got to like
Cordy.
that play by Cohen there. Cut the defense. I think a couple of the defenders thought he was going to pass it out to the wing, and he didn't. Took it right in for an easy bucket.
South Adams with the ball. With it, Craig. Back out on top to Titus Lehman. 5.5 to play in the ball game. Suddenly, Starfire's lead with 12 is now down to 8.
Parkway scoring a little bit earlier in the quarter than they had the last two.
And Rowe tried to pass underneath to Colpert. It's knocked out of bounds.
Gavin Herring checking back in, taking down Nolan Colpert. It looks like Derek McKean coming back in, taking down Owen Rowe. That's for the Starfires.
CMA Truck and Auto scoreboard. Starfires by 8 on the inbounds play. The three is good by Titus Lehman. Boy, McCain took a shot underneath the basket.
That gives him 8 points in the ball game.
That shot is no good. For Parkway, coming right back is Herring. And he'll take the shot and score, but they're going to say no on the shot. A foul on the floor.
Boston Cordy with his second personal foul. Only one on the team here in the fourth quarter for Parkway. First player for Parkway to have more than one foul. He's got 2.
Nathaniel Stolley replaces Cordy. Now a foul. This will be on Cohen Cordy.
And he's the second player on Parkway with 2 fouls.
You know, you got to get the 5 fouls in the quarter, so maybe they're thinking about that a little bit.
Yeah. Foul just a little bit early. That way they could put South Adams in the bonus
Free
if
ball
they need to.
is no good by Henry Craig. Coming right back down, no good on the shot. And what do we have, a jump ball or a foul? No, jump ball, and it will stay with Parkway.
Good hard play by both players. One from South Adams, one from Parkway.
Pond will inbound the ball to the right of the basket. Does the triplet. Back to Pond. He shoots an air ball, as it turns out. The rebound to Henry Craig.
Being that close to the bucket, maybe a little bit backboard would help that shot.
McCain to Titus Lehman. South Adams spring the floor, using up a little bit of clock. Cross-court pass. Good play by Water. To get it to McCain, now to Lehman, back to McCain. I think sometimes teams lose a little bit of thought. You have the lead, you can still chew up clock to make teams chase you. That's exactly what South Adams is doing right now.
South Adams with an 11-point lead with 3:40 to go in the ball game in regulation.
Going in, nice, strong move by Titus Lehman. He has 10.
Got into double digits with that bucket.
That's the way to do it. Chew up clock and then score. Triplet with the ball for Parkway. Goes to Pond. Pond has the ball slapped from behind. Good play by Warner. Up-court pass goes for Warner, and it goes over his head out of bounds. That'll be a turnover.
You know, they're eating up the clock, and you like the idea of eating up the clock there, you know, late in the game with a lead like that, which we do have a 13-point lead, and I want to say South Adams has a 13-point lead. Something like that, might want to back it down just a little bit, you know, be precise with your passes.
And McCain has been falling, getting hit and falling down the court. He gets right back up and picks up defensively on Stolley. Cordy, now a hand check foul. That'll be on Jax Warner.
Jax Warner, only his first personal foul. Team second here in the fourth quarter for South Adams. Both teams with 2 fouls each in the fourth.
Stolley will inbound the ball to Triplet. Pass comes out to Boston Cordy. Back to Triplet. Triplet looks underneath. He wants to go to Pond, I'm sure. South Adams with a deflection and steal. Down with a layup. Yes, and an and one.
Henry Craig with his first 2 points of the ball game. Going to try to get 3 here in a moment at the free throw line.
Boston Cordy, that will be his third.
Team third for Parkway in the fourth quarter.
So Schum will check out for Parkway, and coming in is Cohen Cordy.
South Adams only shot 2 free throws so far tonight, and they've made them both. That was the technical free throws to start the second quarter by Titus Lehman.
Henry Craig missed on a free throw or actually will make the free throw, so you're correct. They are 3 for 3.
I like that when you say that. Can you teach my wife to say stuff like that?
You are correct. Or, you know, you could use the term, oh, there's a good shot by Pond. You could use the term of you may be right, dear.
I'll work on that.
You could be right, dear. You might be right, dear. Yeah, there's different ways you can. Just the language part of it can work.
Yeah, is that how that works?
That's how it works.
I'm going to need to take a class. Both Cordys have 3 fouls in the ball game. Number 4 on the team for Parkway.
Cohen Cordy with his third foul. 42-28. Suddenly the Starfires pulling away here in the fourth quarter. McCain out to Rowe to Warner. Warner gets the return pass. 2 minutes to play. This will be a nice win for South Adams. They can hold on to win. Parkway, you got to feel like, well, you know, they're a few instances in this game that they went dry, couldn't get any points.
Boston Cordy with his fourth personal foul, sending Henry Craig back to the free throw line. Got bonus free throws from here on out for South Adams.
And the free throw is no good. That's the first one. First miss for South Adams.
Correct. They were 3-4-3 up to that time.
And that free throw is good. Craig has 4 points.
43-28 in favor of South Adams Starfires with 1:47 to go in the ball game.
And a blocking foul on South Adams. That will be on Henry Craig, his first.
Just his first. Third in the quarter for South Adams. They're getting a little pickier here. You know, you get under 2 minutes, they start calling some fouls like that where they haven't for the first 3 quarters.
You know, making excuses for Parkway, and they're not going to say they're going to make any excuses, but back-to-back has to be tough. Played last night, then turn right around and come back with a Saturday afternoon game. 3 ball is an air ball picked up by South Adams. I'm not sure what that was about.
I missed that. I don't know if they put a warning on someone for doing something.
You know, believe it or not, sometimes they do call a flop warning. I don't know about that, but there's a foul on Parkway. Good sportsmanship by Carson Kirby to help up McCain.
His first personal foul send Derek to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Derek with 7 points in the ball game. Once again, he averages 11 points per contest on the season.
McCain scored 7 points in that third quarter, which proved to be big.
That free throw, he's up to 8.
And the second one is no good. Long 3 by Triplett. That's an air ball. Picked up by Titus Lehman. Thought about the shot. Went, we'll run some more clock.
1 minute to go in the fourth quarter. Starfire's up 44-28.
Titus Lehman with the ball and a foul.
Was that on Triplett?
I think that
I believe so. And it is. Second personal foul on him. Send Titus Lehman to the free throw line for the second time. The first time was to shoot technical free throws.
Free throw is good by Titus Lehman. He has 11. This is the Ms. Lehman fourth quarter. Yeah, the experience and expertise you can count on. Ms. Lehman Realtors and Auctioneers, welcome home. South Adams, welcome home today. Second free throw is good. He has 12. And Titus Lehman will check out. Whole new lineup in now for South Adams. And we're down to 45 seconds to play. Shot is no good. The rebound coming to Derek Weaver for South Adams. Weaver and Provost with the ball. Also, Carson Ellenberger is in. Number 3 is Nolan Colpert. I'm missing one more.
Hunter Fields, Derek Weaver.
I think it's Hunter Fields.
Provost and Nolan Colpert.
Yep.
Has an offensive foul.
On Fields. Well, down to 15 seconds to play. South Adams will win their 7th game of the season. And Parkway will lose their 14th and foul. That will be whistled on Derek Weaver.
His first personal, sending Jacoby Triplett to the free throw line. He's got one triple in the ball game. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight or this afternoon.
All right, hits two. 46-29 South Adams. With the ball is Jake Provost. Hands the ball off to Carson Ellenberger, and that will be the zeros on the scoreboard. Final score, South Adams 46, Parkway 29. That is the Ms. Lehman fourth quarter. And thanks to CMA Truck and Auto Scoreboard. No gimmicks and hidden fees, just quality vehicles at a fair price. Stop by CMA Truck and Auto, south edge of Berne, online at cmatruckandauto.com. They've been providing a scoreboard for this afternoon. Coming up next, the RK Financial postgame show and the Berne Witness Player of the Game, sponsored by FM Investments Raymond James. It's next on Witness Media.
Do you know all of the services provided at Decatur Hardware and Rental? We're a U-Haul dealer. We fill grill tanks, test pool water, custom mix paint, cut keys, ship UPS packages, cut glass, rent tents, tables, and chairs, a trencher, skid loader, tractor, sod cutter, scaffolding, and so many more items. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, or paint. Decatur Hardware and Rental can make your project much easier to complete. Decatur Hardware and Rental, across from the Bungie plant, do it best.
Do you have sports injuries, knee pain, shoulder pain, headaches, arthritis pain, or just want to maintain a healthy lifestyle? Reynolds Chiropractic is the answer. Dr. Jade utilizes gentle, low-force, instrument-assisted, and hands-on adjusting. Dr. Jade treats patients of all ages, from birth to the very mature. Dr. Jade will help your injuries heal faster and help you live a more active and pain-free life. They offer BioFree, Sombra, pillows, back braces, and orthomolecular supplements. Dr. Jade is currently accepting new patients, so make your appointment today and visit Reynolds Chiropractic, where patient comfort and care are our first priority.
I'm Phyllis Rice, and I've lived here just 1 year. I fell and broke my hip, and so walking is the best thing for me. And this is a wonderful place to walk.
Here at Adams Woodcrest, we offer assisted living with your independence in mind. We welcome your small furry friends. Come enjoy an outdoor stroll on our lovely grounds or participate in numerous activities with friends and residents. Adams Woodcrest is extraordinary living where everyone is family.
At the University of St. Francis, we believe everyone's made for greatness. Here, students are inspired to reach higher, academically, personally, and spiritually. We're not just shaping minds, we're forming servant leaders with purpose and heart. Rooted in faith and tradition, we prepare students to live lives of virtue, service, and joy. This is where faith meets reason, and where students discover who they're truly called to be. Discover greater.
At First Bank of Berne, we believe strong local communities are good for everyone. It's why we invest in the lives and dreams of the people, businesses, and farmers in our hometowns. When you bank locally, our communities prosper because money is deposited, invested, and spent locally. At First Bank of Berne, improving the financial futures of those in our local communities is at the heart of everything we do.
At Swiss Village, our mission is simple: pursuing life together. Every day, we create a community where life is full, active, and meaningful. Here, neighbors become friends, team members feel like family, and every moment matters. Whether you're searching for a vibrant place to live or a rewarding place to work, you'll find it here at Swiss Village. Swiss Village, pursuing life together. Learn more at swissvillage.org.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, back here at the Star Dome in Berne, and a South Adams victory, 46-29 over Parkway. Welcome back to the RK Financial postgame show. For the best help with your 401ks, IRAs, college savings plans, retirement goals, estate planning, life insurance, and long-term care needs, call Randy Kistler with RK Financial, 589-3533. With me is the head coach of the South Adams Starfires, Kyle Rowe. Has to be grinning from ear to ear. What a ball game!
Yeah, definitely. That was a fun one. Bouncing back from a tough, I'll call it tough loss on Thursday, where I don't think that we necessarily played bad. It's just a team that shot the ball really well against us in Woodland, and we're down, and those ones hurt because it's one on the schedule. You think, hey, you can go win, and they Woodland just shot ball. They shot the ball lights out. So we wanted to bounce back, and so I told the guys tonight before the game, I said, this is our sectional championship. We have to have the same mentality, same focus, same desire, this type of game on a Saturday afternoon as we would in the sectional championship. And they responded, and I think they proved it out there today that we can play some basketball.
This is kind of a weird saying, but this game, you couldn't really point numbers at anything. You couldn't look at turnovers. You couldn't look at shots. You couldn't look at anything. But still, it was a close ball game, and it was just. How do you talk to your players going, hey, I know this is close. I know it's kind of back and forth, but we would just have to mainstay and keep it going.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched them enough, and every time you play Parkway, they're well coached, they're disciplined, they're very physical. Their defense is always really strong. So it wasn't one of those situations where I thought that, hey, we're going to jump out to a big lead, early lead. I thought, hey, if we do the right things, execute, can we get 5-point leads each quarter, gain each quarter, 4 or 5 point leads? And I thought we could, and that's kind of what we did. Kind of chipped away, got up by 6 or 8, and then they come back and they hit a couple shots right before halftime, and then we executed in the third quarter and kind of moved it up to 8-10 points, and then like I said, just the fourth quarter just kind of do the same thing, and they had to gamble, they had to pressure. We were prepared for that, and we made them pay when they overplayed.
Yeah, and I think that you have to be really happy with the fourth quarter. You're patient with the ball, chewed up clock, and then went, okay, we'll just score.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what we do. I said, hey, if it's a wide open layup, take it. But if it's not, then, work the clock around and make them uncomfortable on defense. Make them make a decision. And whatever the decision that is, it's the wrong one. And I thought we did a really good job at that.
You think that just about everybody you put out there gave you production this afternoon?
Yeah. I mean, I thought, we have a strong, maybe we played probably 7 or 8 pretty regular, pretty heavy minutes. All those did a great job. But anybody we put in there, and it's, kind of like last year, I really feel that we could go 9 or 10 if we needed to. Different games, require different personnel. And we have those in the tool bag, and those guys are all ready to go.
So we were looking at, Jason and I were I'll fess up and say I Googled, when is the basketball tournament draw, and it came up as February 15th.
Okay.
And I'm going, I thought it should have been a week after that, but I'm going, okay, that's a little bit earlier than what, if that's the case, that's a little bit earlier than normal.
Yeah, so it's kind of, I guess from a scouting standpoint or preparation or planning standpoint, it's kind of nice to know who you're going to have ahead of time. So, for us, I kind of complained and cried the blues a little bit this past week. We had several games. We played last, Friday, Saturday, Monday, Thursday, and now again Saturday. And it's hard to really watch a lot of film in the evenings. I mean, I'm kind of eating up a lot of time at night trying to determine, what teams are going to do. And then, after you watch 3 or 4 teams play 3 or 4 games, it all starts becoming a little bit blurry. I don't know. I can't remember for sure which, so I had to go back to my notes again and so forth. So when you have that many games in a period of time, challenging. But so when the draw's coming up, it gives us a little bit more time to plan and prepare.
You're in the midst of a home schedule. You have the home game this afternoon with Parkway. Tuesday, a home game with Monroe Central. And then on Well, I should say this, but Friday the 13th.
Oh, yeah.
You have a home game with Adams Central, so some big key games still coming up.
Yeah, absolutely. If you watch Monroe Central, you know anything about them. They're a very talented team. They have a lot of players from last year coming back. I'm guessing they're 13-3, maybe somewhere in that area. A very good team. And then obviously Adams Central, very familiar with them, and I'm sure they're very familiar with us. They beat us last year on their home court, and we want to return the favor. And it's a big rivalry. And like I said, I'm hoping we're prepared.
Do you like the amount of games toward the end of the season? I mean, kind of pressure-packed altogether?
Well, I'm not going to say I do, but when you have a solid, successful football program like we do, it's hard to load it heavy up front because you just know you're probably going to be moving games anyways. And so it's kind of the nature of where we're at. Ideally, I'd probably like to have it a little bit more balanced as far as competition level and as far as the games spread out.
But maybe the way you're kind of going about it is, look, guys, I know the schedule's the way it is, but it kind of gets you ready for the tournament.
Oh, it does,
coming
absolutely.
Up too.
Yeah, we feel we're much more prepared now than we were the first or second week of the season, and we played well the first or second week. We had some opportunities to win some big games against some good schools. But, there's some things, we got to see over the last couple of weeks that we haven't seen early on, some full court pressure, some trapping. It's nice to be able to see that before we get into the sectional play, and if they throw it at us, we're prepared.
Well, Kyle, I'm sure that you're glad to get a victory, and it kind of just adds to the momentum down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, we're 4 out of the last 5 games, and then we're happy, and the kids are confident. And I got a Gatorade shower down there. Like I said, we were going to treat it like a sectional championship, and they did. And so if that's what it takes, if I have to get
more Gatorade showers,
then I'll take it. That's fine with me.
Well, Kyle, thanks for coming up and talking with us.
Appreciate it very much. God is good.
He is. Thank you. Again, Coach Kyle Rowe of South Adams here on the postgame show as they win and against the RK Financial postgame show. And you can call Randy Kistler at RK Financial, 589-3533. All right, let's swing it over to Jason Bloom and the scoring for the ball game.
We'll start with the visitors on the scoreboard. The Parkway Panthers. 3 points apiece for Nathaniel Stolle and Eli Schum. 4 points apiece for Cohen Cordy and Jacoby Triplett. Have 6 points for Boston Cordy and leading all Panthers today with this matinee. With 9 points, Ethan Pond. I had them shooting 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Now for the victorious home team, the South Adams Starfires. 3 points, Jack Swanner with 4 points. Henry Craig, 5 points for Owen Rowe. 6 points for Nolan Colpert. Let me get that right. Nolan Colpert. 8 points apiece for Derek McCain and Gavin Herring. And leading all players today in today's contest with 12 points, Titus Lehman. I had the Starfires shooting 7 of 9 from the charity stripe.
All right, quarter scores. Parkway led 10-9 at the first quarter. South Adams led 18-15 at halftime. That was also on the strength of an Ethan Pond basket at the buzzer. But South Adams stretched it out in the third quarter, leading 29-21 and win it 46-29. For Parkway, they dropped to 6-13 on the season, on the back-to-back on the weekend. Tough games at St. Henry last night and this afternoon against South Adams. Starfires now 7-9 under head coach Kyle Rowe. 13 turnovers for South Adams, 9 for Parkway. And for shooting, Parkway 10 of 43, 23%. That was pretty much their line across the game. 6 of 8 at the free throw line, 75%. For South Adams, 17 of 35 from the field, 49%. They were sent to the free throw line a lot in that fourth quarter. They were 7 of 9 for 78% free throw shooting. And in case you missed the JV game, South Adams won that one 50-41. And for South Adams, Jake Provost had 24 points. Carson Ellenberger had 13. And for Parkway, they were led by Carson Tong with 19. Well, Jason, it has been fun. It was a fun afternoon ball game.
It was a great matinee, as you like to call it. So I wonder if they discounted the tickets. You go to the movie theater and the matinees are just a tick cheaper.
Yeah.
I'm going to say no.
No, I would say that's a no-no as well. Time now for the Berne Witness Player of the Game, sponsored by FM Investments, Raymond James. For investments, finances, or retirement planning, Call 260-368-9939 to set up an appointment at FM Investments Raymond James. And, Jason, you can do the honors.
Well, we had talked in the pregame, and you went down and talked to the Parkway coach, and he said they started out a little bit slow last night over at St. Henry, and he didn't like that. And he said, we want to get started a little bit quicker because we held with them once we got started, and they came out and made a three-pointer right away, and South Adams responded. And I think it's what you had said. If they're starting out fast, South Adams will need to start out fast if they want to win the ball game. And I think the player that did that for South Adams was Gavin Herring. He should have had 8 points. Bam, bam, bam. He got blocked on his first attempt down there in the paint, but the next 3 shots he put right in, and I think that got South Adams rolling. And now the other players chipped in for the other points that go with that, but Gavin did a good job getting the team rolling, and I think that was sort of the theme, in our opinion, of the ball game, what needed to happen, and he's the player that got them rolling.
Yeah, we can look. You can give it to just about anybody on the team, but congratulations to Gavin Herring being the player of the game. Well, Jason, it's been fun, and I'll do it again sometime.
It has been fun, and if you didn't get to watch it, Witness Media covered the regional wrestling. Seth and Sprunger and Danny Swartz did that down at Jay County today, and they had South Adams had 8 wrestlers making it to semi-state, which is great. We don't know about the rest of the county teams, but that's in the archives now. Go back and watch that. And if you want to support Witness Media and the rest of the county, Belmont Lady Braves will be playing Mississinawa at Mississinawa for a sectional championship tonight. So best of luck to Belmont and the Lady Braves. And once again, thank you to all the community-minded sponsors that make this all possible. We do get a little paycheck, but I do it for fun. I like to watch the game for free and get paid a little bit.
Hey, why not?
And set next to greatness is always.
Oh, now you're being too kind.
Always a bonus.
All right.
And Manda, too.
And Manda, yes. All right. We'd like to thank our production, Manda Arnold. The camera is Kendall Minger. For Jason Bloom, I'm Jeff Overholser. We'd also like to thank the athletic director, Jason Arnold, here at South Adams. Thanks for watching here on Witness Media.